Welcome back to Nancy Drew Treasure in the Royal Tower. It's been a week and I don't remember where we are. So, I think the best thing to do would be to go talk to people and see if that can help me remember where we are. So, Lisa! You're not here. What time is it? 7 at 9. It's 7 at 9? The fire's already out? Wow, people go to bed early here or something. But Dexter's still here.
Can I help you?
Alrighty.
So, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area in the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Were you allowed to go out there?
Once in a while he'd bring me out there and teach me about his favorite flowers, but that was like 100 years ago.
Do you think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and crumbling statues.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
Did you know him well?
They call it the past for a reason, okay? Because it's over.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go and see if we can go outside now. That'd be nice. Outside is all the way over. I probably would have been faster with taking the elevator, honestly. But we're just running. There's the elevator, for reference. Once bed, it's cold.
It's like the North Pole out there.
Fine, we're still too early to go out there, so... Lisa's gone. Jacques is probably gone. There's not really much to do anymore. At least I can remember. Unless... Now we need to be a little later at night before we can do that. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to bed for a little while and let some time progress so we can go snoop around in Dexter's part of the woods. I'm gonna set it to 3 for other reasons, because while it's night, we can also talk to the Professor Hotchkiss, because remember she said, I'm holding office hours in the lobby from 3 to 6 a.m. And in fact, why don't we just start with that? We'll snoop later. Professor Hotchkiss, now.
Nancy, dear, welcome to the witching hour. Isn't it marvelous to be up and about when others are sound asleep? I find my brainwaves are at their most powerful during this time.
Yes, this big old place does feel quiet at this hour. But do you think everyone is really asleep? I mean, if this is the only time you're away from your room, when else could you have been robbed?
You're right on that. This is the only time that someone could break into my room. But why are you so interested in this robbery anyway?
Let's see here.
I'm thinking this robbery and the library vandalism might be linked somehow. If you told me what was taken from you, maybe I could put the pieces together.
I'd like to tell you more about the robbery, but I'm afraid it just wouldn't be good for my blood pressure. I'm traumatized, you see, because the stolen item was a keepsake from a dear friend, and it was a cornerstone of my theory. I'm sure you understand.
We do.
Have you checked your room for clues? Usually the thief leaves some sort of evidence behind.
Clues, you say? I guess I haven't really looked. Oh, I've been utterly embroiled in my work.
Why are you conducting research here at the castle?
Well, you probably know by now that I'm a scholar of French history. My specialty is Marie Antoinette. Oh, poor Marie, the most misunderstood queen of the 18th century. Marie used to visit the very tower that now belongs to this castle. I'm convinced that this place holds evidence that will forever change the way the world views Marie. But the walls have ears, so I'd rather not say any more right now. Oh, if you're really interested, why don't you go up to my room and have a look around yourself? You've been such a great help to me, almost like an apprentice. Oh, I've always wanted an apprentice.
Oh, that's all right, Professor. I don't want to invade your privacy.
I insist.
All right,
Your
then.
mind is like a ravenous monkey gobbling up every banana in its path. Oh, how can I stand in the way? Here's my extra pass key. I get back to work at 6 a.m. sharp, so just make sure you vacate the premises by 5:59 and put things back
That's
where
very
you
precise.
found them. It's all scientifically organized in there.
What did you mean when you said Marie Antoinette was misunderstood?
Everyone thought Marie did nothing but spend France's money on jewels and fancy soap for herself, while her people were starving. History books have upheld the myth that she was just a spoiled and heartless brat, but I don't believe it.
What do you believe?
I believe that she's been the victim of vicious rumors and lazy historians for too long, and that if the real story could be told, people would realize that Marie Antoinette was actually a good woman who wanted to help her people but didn't know how.
Do you know
Sure,
anything about a
sure.
tiara that was given to Marie Antoinette?
The infamous tiara, of course. Oh, people thought Marie had this extravagant piece commissioned for herself, and they hated her for it. But really, it was her husband, King Louis XVI, who had it made for her birthday. Oh, she didn't want it. Refused to wear it. And then, a few months before the revolution broke out, the tiara disappeared.
Was it ever found?
It was never found. There were rumors
love her
that she
voice
had it
acting.
destroyed, but no one has ever been able to prove this.
See you soon.
Righto!
Bye-o! Wait, whoa. She brought out snacks? I can't tell if that's a snack she brought out or not. Oh, yes, it's them chicken legs from earlier, I bet. Probably is. It's hard to tell because this game is old animation. Let's look at this desk here. To-do list. Keep searching. Replace filter and vent shaft. Change bulbs in the tower. Get boots to prof. Why didn't you cross it off? We did that already. Oh, well. Key! It's a key to the library. Ooh, where are my notes? Hang on, where are my notes? I wrote down something. 3*72. Yes, because I'll need that code for later. Is that it? No, that's it. Isn't it? There's no more? There's no more. Well, why don't we head to the library? Although, actually, there's one thing I want to try first. I hear it sometimes every time I play this game, and other times I don't. Let me walk over in here and see. Nope, nothing.
I've hit the wall.
Congratulations, you hit the wall. There it is. Sometimes you can walk past these other rooms at nights and you'll hear the people snoring in them. I don't remember where, though. I guess we can look over here. And hear banging. And that's all we can do, really, here. Just hear the banging.
This one goes nowhere.
Yes, it does, Nancy. Well, let's see. We did that one. There's another dead end this way. Nothing like showing off all the dead ends. Oh, this one's long.
Yet another dead end.
Problem with showing off these dead ends is it's hard to find the way to leave. See, dead end there. And then I think there's more dead ends down here. We did that one dead end. Oh, maybe I showed off all the dead ends already. I don't know. Either way,
It's locked.
of course. We're gonna go do something now. If the elevator ever gets here, there we go. They make you wait. I heard wind all of a sudden. I was like, what? Is it windy outside? Is it wind from the game? No. My AC turned on. Alright, so we're on the first floor. Just right here by the library.
It's locked.
We're gonna go in via this door. Try and get over to the alarm in time. And punch in the code, which is 3*72. Perfect. Now Dexter won't come in and yell at us. Let's go up here, and there we go. Go run through the air shaft. Whoop, no. We want it this way. Because now, the elevator's not here, so we land here. Let's go down.
It's stuck.
Good thing we have oil. And we're in business. There we go. This is the elevator door to go to the ground floor. We don't want to go that way. It's a shame you can't use that way to get in here. Ah, around the first try. Ah, would be nice to around the second try too. Almost was. Ah, good grief. Nothing's random every time. Sound of saw sawing. Doesn't really sound that way, but there we go. Yourself.
Nancy, what are you doing here?
Don't you think I should be asking you that question?
I can explain, Nancy, but please, don't tell anyone that you found me here. If I get sent back to France, my fiancé will give up on me, and I will have let down my family again.
How can you expect me to keep quiet while you go around destroying the castle? If you're willing to saw through this gate, then you must be the one who wrecked the library too.
Nancy, I had nothing to do with what happened in the library. I swear the tower holds a valuable French historical document. If I can find it and return it to France, perhaps I can make up for my failure at the Olympics.
What makes you believe this French document still exists in a tower that was imported to Wisconsin 80-some
Why
years
Wisconsin,
The
by the
tower
way?
first belonged to the Chateau Rochemont in France. When Ezra Wickford bought the tower, my great-grandfather was the master carpenter in charge of dismantling it and preparing it for shipment. One day, when he was working alone, he found a secret compartment in one of the walls.
ago? A secret compartment?
Inside, he found an old journal with a royal crest on the cover and a medallion with a strange blue stone in it. But he heard other carpenters coming, so he hid the medallion in his pocket and sealed the journal back in the compartment. Before he could get back to study the journal and return the medallion, the tower was dismantled and shipped to America. He never learned who the journal belonged to or what it said.
What happened to the medallion?
I have the medallion now, and I'm hoping if I can get into the tower, I can find the journal too. You see,
Journal.
he thought if he told his story, Ezra Wickford might get angry, accuse him of interfering with the project, and try to ruin his name as a carpenter. So he kept quiet.
But he told you this story?
I was his only great-grandson. On his deathbed, he gave me the medallion and told me the whole story. He begged me to come here to Wisconsin to find the journal and return it to France.
You must feel a real sense of responsibility
continue holding
to
my
carry
hand
out
out
your
like this.
great-grandfather's dying wish.
Oh, yes, of course.
And then jump to
but
that
it's not
position.
just for my great-grandfather. It is for France. The journal bore a royal seal. It must have belonged to Marie Antoinette, because she used to visit the tower during the Revolution. So perhaps it contains her confessions, or perhaps it contains proof of her innocence. Either way, the contents of that journal could change French history forever.
I just don't see how you can think that journal will still be up there after all these years.
I know
Because
it's possible that
Scooby-Doo,
someone
he watches too
found the
much
secret
Scooby-Doo.
compartment when the tower was being put back together. But I have to check anyway. I just have to know. Nancy, do you think you could help me? Let me show you this medallion, and maybe you'll be able to tell me what it's for.
I don't know, Jacques. You seem pretty desperate. Why should I believe that you're not the library vandal?
Oh, Nancy, you must believe me. I would never try to destroy that beautiful library. After all, most of those books are French. Now will you help me? I think this medallion will interest you. And maybe you'll have some idea what it's for. It's in my locker. Will you go get it while I take care of something?
Code.
The combination is 2665. I'll meet you in the locker room in a minute.
Perfect. Got it down. I have to say something. So,
Okay, Jacques. I am intrigued. I'll see you downstairs.
You're the best, Nancy.
That's what they tell me.
alrighty. So, they want you to leave and do that, but I think we can stay here and do this. Steal that.
It's locked.
And the
It's locked.
that's not the right key. Fine. Have it your way. Well, we got that spear, so we can leave. Running. Actually, wait. We're going to ground floor later, so why can't we just go this way? Because it's a stupid one-way door. Stupid game and its stupid one-way doors programming. Oh well, at least the elevator's right here. This is the second fastest way. Go. And let's see here. Jacques Lacquer. The combination is 2665. 2. Come on. 665. Alrighty. Let's take a look in here. We got a note. Jacques Brunet, to whom it may concern. Your visa expires. No. Oh, and he's interested in diamonds. Okay, bye-bye. This might shut it. Good, I was worried that would shut the door. It's a love letter, though, so... Alrighty, and let's grab the medallion. Or not.
Ouch. Oh, someone must have knocked me out.
Yeah, it took till noon for us to wake up. What? Yay for the phone changing ringing sounds.
Headache headquarters.
There
Nancy here.
Nancy, it's Jacques. What happened? Are you okay?
I don't really know what happened. I opened your locker like you said, and then it was lights out Nancy.
But you do have my medallion, right?
It was the last thing I saw, but I sure don't have it now.
Oh la la, you can't be serious.
I'm afraid I am serious. I have no idea what happened to it.
This is too much. Oh la la, unbelievable.
Let's check our voicemail.
Welcome to the voicemail system.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Oh wait, that
Goodbye.
left. I want voicemail.
Welcome to the voicemail system. Thank you. Goodbye.
What is it?
Welcome to the
I'll actually read
voicemail
this.
system. Please press 0 first message.
Yeah, Miss Drew. This is Dexter at the front desk. Can you come down when you're feeling better? I need to talk to you for a minute. Thanks.
To go to the next message, second message.
Nancy, this is your mentor speaking. Things are looking
Wait.
uncommonly out of sorts in here. I
We
just hope I
haven't
haven't
gone
had
in
another
there.
intruder. Please remember that passkey I gave you is not for sharing.
We
To
haven't
leave
gone
the
in that
system,
room yet.
please,
What are you
thank
lying
you.
to us
Goodbye.
about? Shut up, voicemail lady. First stop, Dexter. Second stop. We're gonna go yell at Professor Hotchkiss for thinking we ruined her room, even though we've not been in there once.
Thanks for coming down. I've been wanting to talk to you. How's your head? Did you slip or what?
Well, let's just say someone must be trying to tell me to get a little more rest on this vacation. Anyway, I'm planning on making a speedy recovery.
It's just that when I found you out cold in the basement and hauled you back to your room, I noticed all this red dirt on your shoes. I'm just curious where it came from.
Mr. Egan, I confess, I found my way into the corridor that leads to the Queen's Tower. As you probably know, the dirt in that tunnel is very red. I hope you won't consider this trespassing.
Nope. If you must know, I'm impressed. Ezra Wickford set that secret door up so nobody would be able to find it. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with getting into that tower. Ezra told me that if I could get through the secret door, he'd take me up to see the Queen's Tower. Finally, I got into the tunnel, and when I came out with that red dirt all over me, he laughed. He was actually proud of me.
Duh.
So what was it like to go into the tower room?
I'd say you earned the right to check out the tower for yourself. But you gotta get through that gate, right? There's an old skeleton key in the maintenance shed. Now that the storm's passed, you can go out and get it. But be careful. It's still dead cold out there.
I don't want to press my luck with you, but I sure would like to see Ezra's private garden. Could you tell me how to find it?
It's nothing but wasteland out there.
And that
If you're
just
bent
ended
on
all the
tromping around
conversation
in the
hopes.
cold,
Wow.
go left when you get outside, away from the shed. Look for a wrought iron gate. You'll figure out the rest.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
Alrighty, and I think Lisa's gonna want to whine us at us too, so why not end with her?
So what'd you find in the library?
Please, Lisa. You know it's off limits.
Oh, come on, Nancy. You've been on the prowl. I can tell by the sparkle in your eye.
Wow, is it that obvious? I guess I'll have to work on my poker face.
I knew it. So, what'd you find in there? Dead bodies? Ezra Wickford's icky childhood bug collection?
Just a lot of books and basic library stuff. Nothing major.
Aw, you're no fun.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
You have no fun on your own. Alrighty. So, let's go, and let's go, and let's go. End the video, actually. See y'all next time when we go out to the miserable cold wasteland.